In this video, I put the smartphone 18x telephoto lens to the test. Here are some of my best test shots that I got with it. I got the best results using a sturdy tripod with a fluid head and up to a 2x zoom on my phone's camera. Stay tuned for the full rundown on what worked and what didn't. To learn how to install and use this lens, check out my unboxing video, which I'll link below. In this video, it's all about the lens tests. Here's what I'll cover: with versus without the lens, with versus without zooming, tripods, softening the background with depth of field, low lighting situations, and some of the drawbacks of this lens. I did all the lens tests using my Samsung Galaxy S7. I tried it out with two tripods, a cheap low-end plastic one and a professional-grade metal one with a fluid head, which gives smoother panning movements with the camera. I'll link the tripods below. Now for some lens tests. Here are some shots without the telephoto lens versus with the telephoto lens. The area with the blue box is how much closer the telephoto lens brings us to the subject. Now about zooming. My phone only has a digital zoom and no optical zoom. So for me, zooming actually degrades the quality of the image, as you can see. I had the best results without using any zoom at all, just the telephoto lens. I kept my camera at 1x zoom or 2x at the max. Let me know in the comment section if you'd like me to make a video with a more detailed explanation about digital zoom and image quality. What kind of zoom does your smartphone have? And how is it affecting your image using this telephoto lens? Now let's talk tripods. First and foremost, don't even bother using this lens without a tripod, unless you want blurry photos and motion sickness. For taking still photos or static shots of video, you can get away with using a low-end tripod. It's a little tough to zero in on your subject because cheaper tripods can have jerky movements, but it gets the job done for a little cost. For following moving subjects, you really do need a sturdy tripod, preferably one with a fluid or gel head for smoother movement. You can see the difference here. With a sturdy tripod, I can follow the flight of this bird, but with a cheap tripod, I can barely even find the bird, much less follow it. The same goes for filming in the wind. Here's what it looks like filming with a cheap tripod in 15-mile-per-hour winds. That's about 24 kilometers per hour. Pretty shaky. Depth of field. This lens does a beautiful job softening the background. You can even use the lens to take some portraits. The lens works great for nighttime still photography too. I struggled a bit to get good video shots because the lens needs a lot more light to shoot video. Spying. Yes, I said it, spying. Don't get me wrong, I'm on public property here, but you can see what the video shot looks like without the telephoto lens versus with the lens. I was about 30 yards away from my subjects, and you can see their faces pretty clearly, even in this low light. I, on the other hand, was stealthily hiding in the shadows. Not really, but you get the point. Drawbacks of using this lens. There are three main issues I found with this lens: vignetting, distortion, and chromatic aberration. If the telephoto lens isn't mounted and centered perfectly over the phone's camera lens, you'll see some slight shadows around the corners called vignetting. You can correct this by removing the lens, gently shifting the bracket to align it over the camera lens, and then putting the telephoto lens back in place. Distortion. Since the construction of the lens bracket isn't super sturdy, it's hard to install the telephoto lens flush against your camera's lens. You end up getting some distortion around the edges of your shots. There's not much you can do about this other than try your best to align the telephoto lens to your camera lens. Chromatic aberration. That's when the colors of light get separated by the lens. You can see here the light separating into yellow and blue around the edges of the subject. Again, not much can be done about this since it's the nature of this kind of lens. Professional lens kits eliminate this problem, but those can also cost hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So that covers it. Here's the important points. Use a sturdy tripod. Avoid adding digital zoom, optical zoom is okay, and keep the lens aligned to your phone camera. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe. Let me know in the comments section if there's anything else about the tripods or the lens that you'd like me to do a video on. Thanks, and catch you later.